Do you want to learn how to turn cold prospects on your LinkedIn profile into warm appointments on your calendar? Of course you do. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. My name's Sky Richardson. And in this video, I'll give you a very, very simple technique. And really, it's just one simple square that you're going to add to your LinkedIn profile. It's going to help you turn profile visitors into high quality leads as an insurance or financial advisor. But before we dive in, will you do me a favor and go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button down below? That's just going to allow us to notify you every time we come out with a new video, which we do multiple times a week for marketing tricks, tips for insurance and financial advisors. Okay. Let's get into it. Okay, so here we are on a LinkedIn profile. This is actually Jeremiah Demaray's profile, who is the CEO and founder of Advisorist. And I just wanted to show you really how important LinkedIn banners are for advisors. So you can see here just how effective and compelling this is compared to the normal banner that you see. This is really just a normal banner that you'll see an advisor have, something very simple like this, which is, in this case, it's just like the New York skyline because the advisor is in New York, which, I mean, nothing wrong with that, but it really doesn't do anything to add value to your profile. Doesn't really do anything to enhance your profile and get people to want to book themselves on your calendar. What Jeremiah has here on his page is very effective for multiple reasons, and that's not really what this video is about. But I'm just showing you kind of how effective the banner is, how valuable that real estate is. And so he's got some authority badges here of places he's been featured in. He's got a call to action and his unique sales proposition and his headshot and all that. So that is a very effective way to use this real estate. And today I'm going to show you another effective option that really I haven't seen a whole lot of advisors use, but is actually very, very powerful, very simple, but can actually help you turn visitors on your profile into appointments on your calendar by making it very, very easy for them to do so. So my favorite tool to use when actually creating banners is the tool called Canva. And Canva is a very, very simple tool. It doesn't require, there's a free option. There's also a pro option, but most of the features I'm going to show you in here, I believe, are free options as well. And the paid option is not that much on a monthly basis either. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in here LinkedIn banner. And so we're going to create a banner from scratch, and I'm going to show you this neat little trick that you're able to use now to create appointments to give people the option. So you'll see a bunch of options on here. If it has this little crown, that does mean it's a pro option, but all the other ones are available and free. But we're just going to do a very, very simple example here. And so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time selecting since this is just kind of an example of walkthrough. So we'll just go with something very simple. This one says keep it simple. So we'll do that. And I'm going to show you here what it's going to do. It's going to load it up. And the great thing about creating these banners on Canva is they already have the dimensions down. So this is the exact dimensions that you need. And so, your profile picture and your profile would go right kind of over here. It hovers over top, as you can kind of see here. But you have all this real estate to work with here. And so again, this is not a video on how to do everything on a LinkedIn profile. But we'll just say, something like, I help you build wealth and retire 10 years earlier. We'll just say like that's our unique sales proposition kind of. And so we'll include kind of that copy. You can drag and create things, make things bigger and all that on Canva. So, we'll just kind of stick it right there. But here's what I really want to do. What I really want to show you is one of the only shortcomings with a LinkedIn profile is you're not actually able to, on the banner, include links that are clickable. So it's just an image, it's a flat image. So no one can actually click on your LinkedIn profile and you can't drive traffic anywhere else. But let's say that you have a landing page where you get people to opt into a newsletter. Let's say you have a landing page where you get people to watch a webinar, a recorded webinar that you have, or that you want to drive people to your website. I'm going to show you now a trick that you can use to actually do that and make it to where people can see your banner and then land on one of those destinations, which helps people book onto your calendar. And so it's a very, very simple tool. And it's actually kind of new to Canva even. This is, at least I haven't seen it around very much when it's only shown up recently in the last couple of months. But what you're going to do is you're going to go over here to this toolbar on the left side of your screen, and you're going to click the More button down here. This is going to give you a whole lot of extra options that you can add into the basic Canva features. And what we want to do is we want to grab one of these QR codes right here. And so I'm going to click that. And what this is going to allow us to do is I'm sure you've seen QR codes. You've probably scanned them on your phone, on your camera. And they're very simple. And all it is a little pixel code that someone can bring their camera's phone up. They can scan it, and then it'll actually direct them to whatever URL or web page is connected to that QR code. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the URL just to our homepage, to advisorist.com. But you can throw this again, like I said, to a landing page, to a pre-recorded webinar, to an opt-in form for a newsletter, to anything, to your website homepage. You can send them anywhere you want and create a code for that. And it's going to create a custom code. So I'm going to click Generate Code. And here you go. It's actually going to put it on our screen. And I'm going to drag this over here, and I can make it smaller, bigger, all that. You probably don't want to make it too small because it's harder for the cameras to pick it up when you do that. But so I'm going to make it about like this size, I think. And I'm going to drag it right here. I'm going to drag it right down here, kind of on the edge of that little purple box. And then here's what I'm going to do. I am going to create some text. And over here on the left side of the screen, you can see here where it says text. I'm going to click text. And I'm just going to find a very, very simple I'll just use a heading like this. I'll click that, and it's going to add it over here. I'm going to move this over here, and I'm going to say something like, let's see, we can just say something like learn more here. A little bit smaller, and I'm going to drag it up here. This is all just kind of stylistic preferences. And if I was doing this for my actual banner, I might spend a lot more time doing this, but I'm just showing you very easy how quick it is. I'm going to go over here then on the left side. I'm going to look for elements. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to search for an arrow. And here is an arrow right here. And I'm going to click on this, and that's going to put it in here. And I'm going to kind of move this around using these two arrows right here. I want to point it there. I'm going to resize it, make it a little bit smaller, and I'm just going to do something like that. And there you go. And one way you can make this stand out a little bit more is I could change the text color. So I'm going to click on here. I'm going to go up here to where it says text color, and I might do something like red just to make it stand out. Or you can make the arrow red by doing kind of a similar thing here. And then it kind of draws the attention here. And so people see this and I help you build wealth and retire 10 years earlier. And then they see, okay, learn more here. And what they're going to do is they're actually going to take up their phone, their camera. And people are conditioned to do this now. They know what QR codes are. And so they're going to open up the camera app on their phone. And let's see if I can actually do this for you. I'll show you here. I'm going to off the screen here. I'm going to take the picture here. I'm going to pull up my camera. It gives me the option to open it up. And then actually what it's going to do here is if it'll show, there it is. It took me to the Advisorist homepage because that's the link that we actually linked to the QR code. But whatever you linked to the QR code, it would actually link them to that. So it's a very easy way to go from a LinkedIn banner that's like this, or even if you already have a really good LinkedIn banner like we have here, which follows all the rules, and this is a very, very effective banner, you could have another one that you might want to test out and just see if you've had one up for 6 months and you're like, I might want to freshen it up. That's a great way to drive traffic to your calendar. So if you found that video helpful, please give us a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe so that we can send you more great financial advisor marketing content in the future. But hope you enjoyed that video and look forward to hopefully connecting with you in the future.